is Bad? Predominantly Bad is a strategy-led creative agency. We've always said we're the ridiculous sort of rebellious crew, but I think these days, 4 years later, since its inception, it's a small-scale, full-service marketing and communications agency. Branding, advertising and design are the three things that really fundamentally make up what we are and what we do. But Bad's fucking cool, man.
So I'm Sarah, I'm 26 years old and I'm the account manager here at BAD. However, I'm not just an account manager, but I'm a woman of many hats.
Never work last one. Now chat about drinks.
Cheers, guys.
There's a really good core crew of people at the agency. We're able to sit down, put your heads down, and no one will say anything for a couple of minutes. And then sort of the switch will flick, and then you just take the piss for a little bit.
Nah, mate. I did mine in 7 minutes. You ummed for 7 minutes.
And then you go back to having to get the work done. And we find that balance of having a little bit of fun and getting the work done.
So if I was to describe a day at BAD, the first word that comes to mind is chaos. But good chaos. We have, plenty of emails fly through the door.
In its pure form, account chief or account manager or account director is basically the conduit between the agency and the client and all of the departments within the agency.
Generally, I will get a brief from the client, then it's my job to just break that down, make sure that I understand it, and I'll speak to the creatives and we'll sit together and just collaboratively work through the brief.
I guess the creative process for me as a usually that would come from Hi. I guess the process for me as a creative is I would get the brief from the accounts team and I'd sit on that for a little bit, make sure I understand it, and then I'd go away with a few other creatives and start brainstorming how we can solve the problem, I guess, that the brief has proposed.
The best way I describe it is it's like the story of Alice in Wonderland. I just go through so many tunnels, and one minute I'm big, one minute I'm small, one minute I'm talking to a caterpillar that's smoking. It's kind of weird, like you just get this brief and you just kind of have to let it take you on this journey, and each one is so different.
I come in once the brief has actually been put together, and I sort of come in and help, I guess, shoot or photograph or video that sort of piece of content, sort of, I guess, put that idea that's on a page into a sort of form of content that can be consumed.
My name's TAMIKA, I'm 28 and I'm the media coordinator here. So basically I do social, digital, ads, anything to do with the digital media side. So basically I'll build out a content plan, find out all the imagery, captions and everything, send it through to them, get them to approve it, and then we schedule it all. Have a look at the data and see what's working, what's not, and then make changes as we need. So every day is a fun and memorable day, so you never know what you're going to walk into.
It's a good vibe. Like, everyone here is themselves. Everyone's got their own personality.
There is no ego. Everybody sits at the same platform, the same level.
So Bad, I guess, is many things. Broke-ass dudes, balls and dicks. Bring a drug, but at the centre of it is if we're thinking openly and talking honestly, we can be braver. If we understand what's going on in the landscape around us and we listen intently to what a client's asking for, we can be far more alert. And then if we work together and we work with a bit of pep in our step, we can be dedicated to delivering some really impactful creative. And Bad gave us an excuse. If we really fuck up and do some dumb shit, we can say, hey, we were honest, right?